She couldn't work, it was too late. She wasn't able to concentrate. Side by side.
Could Peter play on the basketball team when he was a little boy?
No, he couldn't. He was too short.
Could Janet finish her homework last night?
No, she couldn't. She was too tired.
Could Stuart and Gloria eat at their wedding?
No, they couldn't. They were too nervous.
Timothy couldn't talk to people on the telephone. And Millie couldn't fly in an airplane. Then they read this man's book, and it changed their lives.
What do you do when you're too shy and too nervous? We'll meet a doctor who knows the answer, and we'll meet the people that he helped, all on today's Olivia Winfield Show. Please welcome our guest for today's show, the author of the bestseller Never Say Couldn't, Dr. Wayne McLean. Welcome, Dr. McLean.
Thank you, Olivia. I'm glad to be here. And please, call me Wayne.
Wayne, your new book is very popular. Tell us, why did you write it?
Well, Olivia, I'll tell you. In my office, every day, I see people who say, I couldn't do this. I couldn't do that. And I always tell them, never say couldn't.
So you decided to write this book to help people.
Yes, I did.
Well, we'll meet the people that he helped. We have with us today two former patients of Dr. McLean, Timothy Tucker and Millie Franklin. Tell me, Timothy, why did you go to Dr. McLean?
I was very shy.
How shy were you?
Very shy. I couldn't talk to people on the telephone. I couldn't go to parties. I couldn't speak at meetings at work. Believe me, I was very shy.
And how did Dr. McLean help you?
He said, never say couldn't.
And what else did he do?
That was it. He just said, never say couldn't.
Oh, I see. And you, Millie, why did you first go see Dr. McLean?
I was very nervous. I couldn't fly in an airplane. I couldn't drive in traffic. I couldn't even take the bus.
And how did Dr. McLean help you?
He said, never say couldn't.
Never say couldn't.
That's right.
And that helped you?
Absolutely. Now, I'm not nervous at all.
And I'm not a shy guy anymore.
You're a wonderful person, Dr. McLean. You really helped these people.
I care about my patients, Olivia. I really do.
We have time for one or two questions from our studio audience. Yes.
Dr. McLean, I want to ask my boss for a raise, but I'm afraid to. I tried to ask her for a raise last week, but I couldn't. I was too scared. Do you have any advice?
Yes. Never say couldn't.
Thank you, Dr. McLean. I'll take your advice.
And we have time for one more question. Go ahead.
Dr. McLean, there's a very nice person at my office. I'd like to ask her to go out on a date with me. I almost asked her last week, but I couldn't. I was too nervous. What should I do?
Never say couldn't.
Thank you, Doctor. That's good advice.
We have just a moment. tell us about your new book.
Oh, yes, my new book will be in the bookstores next month.
And the title?
It's called Yes, You Can.
I can't wait to see it. Thank you very much for being on our show today.
I couldn't say no.
That's all the time we have for today's show. On our next show, people and their pets. What happens when husbands and wives don't agree about dogs and cats? See you next time.
The Olivia Winfield Show is a production of Side by Side TV. Olivia Winfield's wardrobe by Clyde's Clothing. Taped before a live studio audience.
Was Jimmy able to lift his grandmother's suitcase?
No, he wasn't able to. It was too heavy.
Was Patty able to finish the nachos she ordered last night?
No, she wasn't able to. They were too spicy.
Were you able to solve the math problem?
No, we weren't able to. It was too difficult.
Did Barbara enjoy herself at the concert last night?
Unfortunately, she wasn't able to go to the concert last night. She had to study for an examination.
Did Mr. and Mrs. Wilson enjoy themselves at the symphony yesterday evening?
Unfortunately, they couldn't go to the symphony. They had to stay home and wait for the plumber.
Okay, class. I'll collect your homework now. Bob, where's your homework?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Murphy. I couldn't do it. I had a stomachache last night.
I see. Sally, where's yours?
I'm afraid I wasn't able to do it.
You weren't able to do it?
No. I had to go to the doctor.
I see. John, do you have yours?
Sorry, Mrs. Murphy, I don't. I couldn't do my homework because I had to visit my grandmother in the hospital.
Oh. Donna?
Mrs. Murphy, I'm really sorry. I had to take care of my baby sister while my mother worked late at the office.
I see. How about you, Richard?
Oh, sorry. There was a blackout in my neighborhood last night.
Well, class, I hope you'll be able to do your homework tonight.
I promise.
I will.
Yes, Mrs. Murphy.
Okay, Mrs. Murphy.
We all promised, Mrs. Murphy.
I certainly hope so.